Sales. Hope you guys are doing great this morning. I wish it was better for me. I wish I could report better, but I'm finishing red, $500. So not a major red day, but definitely a frustrating day. And that's just part of being a trader, is you're going to have these days where you're going to be frustrated and you're going to lose money. Today, luckily, I'm losing only $500. So it's not end of the world. In fact, it's something to celebrate, because at one point today I was down $2,000. I went pretty quickly on the start of the day, down $2,000, unfortunately, trading very poorly. And I got myself all the way up to $500 at one point in the day. But I overtraded a little bit, traded a little longer than I should have. And Agri proved to be difficult to trade. Now, it was below VWAP most of the day. At the start of the day, there was some decent action, but I traded it so poorly. And the entry, all my entries were high. I was always buying too high, selling low, when I should have been buying low and selling high. So the first trade I missed out of the gates was buying this dip at the end open. Didn't buy it. Missed out on probably one of the cleanest moves of the day. Didn't buy this 2-bar pullback here at the bottom. I bought it high. Got chopped out, 7,500 shares. Then I got chopped out here at VWAP. I just got chopped out this whole area. So I was down $2,000. And then I was sort of just, thinking about the mistake I made. And then someone pointed out in the Discord, Cavill. Cavill is a stock I've traded before. I knew it had potential, and it did. I had one of the best trades on it of the day, trading this pullback here. I got in around 209, sold on the break of 219. Excuse me. And I ended up making about $900 to $1,000 on it just in that one trade. I tried to take more trades on it. I got up to $1,500 on it on this move here. I got in on its bottoming tail, sold out sadly around 204. It ripped here. I believe I missed this pattern here. I tried getting in here at 216, hoping this would be a 1-bar pullback, then continuation to high day. That didn't happen. Sold out with 7,500 shares with slippage. Lost about 500-600. So I went from up 500 on the day to just break even. I believe I tried to take some more trades down here, but it just got hammered, and it never really recovered. Tried to take a couple stabs, I think maybe on the break below VWAP here on this right here, and then I sort of gave up on it. Came back to Agri, and I was doing okay on it. I got down to negative 600 on it. Come on. But I rolled back over to 1400 red, trying to trade through this chop. It wasn't ideal. I had a nice trade here. It was looking like it was going to short squeeze. So I made back a pretty good amount, because I was up 500. I started down 2,000, got my way up to my high of up 500 green. Then eventually I got my way back down to negative 800 in this area here, trying to just trade Agri. And luckily this pop here, which looked like it was going to possibly short squeeze up through VWAP, it didn't, but still I was able to capture about $800 on it. I got in on this pullback here thinking we were going to tap VWAP. Didn't happen, and so I think I sold out break even on that trade, which is disappointing, because I did have $500 there, I think. But I was holding out for the bigger move. Didn't end up materializing. And then I got sort of chopped around in here where I lost a little more, because I could have shut down at up $4. I should have done that. I was like, well, let me give it a couple stabs, because if this thing short squeezes it very quickly, I'll be up $1,000 or $2,000, and then I'll call it a day. But I also knew light volume, very bearish. Look at this volume, just dead. So I also knew there was some serious risk, and the amount of risk I was taking for 10-cent pops. In this case, it was like a 20-cent pop, which was good. It wasn't worth it, because at any moment this could drop big. Some big seller could pop up and drop this thing 20-30 cents instantaneously. With 7,500 shares, that would be $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 almost. if this thing really flushed hard, and I've had that happen. So it just wasn't worth the risk. I should have traded better at the open here, got some cleaner profits. Ended up digging myself a hole, and I'm not gonna beat myself up too much because this is not a strong stock. Strong stocks are above VWAP, which is this orange line. It's very black and white. Below VWAP in this area, bearish. Above it, bullish. We never really got above it. We broke above it for a second, but then it just instantly got shorted, and it was probably the cleanest short of the day for shorts from here, from 430 down to 370. That's 60 cents. That's pretty clean. So not a lot of good action today for bulls. Sporadic. Cavill was probably the cleanest, but it died off real fast. Clean. Got this one pullback here on the 1 minute, and then sell off. Excuse me. Nice pop here. A little too bad I didn't capitalize on this or hold a little longer on this, because it ended up giving a nice push, pullback, one last push. Now I thought we were going to push high day, but that was, I guess, too ambitious, because it ended up selling off, and now it's dead. So walking red 500, that leaves me up green $5,100 on the week. That's still a decent week. Just got to be careful Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tread water if I need to. Keep those losses tight. If I can have a nice green day. I mean, I only need one nice green day to get a good week. It only takes one good day, so I don't want to squander that one good day on having one really bad day. $500 red is not bad. It's these small red days that, over the long run, make you profitable. Because if I kept trading today with the share size I was doing, if I kept pushing it, that's when you can get in big doo-doo mistakes, and next thing you know, you're down $5,000 on a day that there's no reason to be down $5,000. So, and I've done that, and that's kind of how you learn. Trading can be very frustrating, but it can be very rewarding too. So you gotta kind of get used to that emotional conditioning of really high highs and really low lows. Today is kind of a in between. It was a frustrating day, a lot of ups and downs, but ending the day, I'm not gonna be depressed about it all day. I'll be just disappointed, but not depressed. So that's kind of the main focus of these red days, is keeping them small enough to where you're not depressed about it, but more importantly, it doesn't ruin your week. It doesn't ruin your month. Okay, $500 red is not going to ruin my week or my month at all. Next week, I'm not even going to even remember this day. 2 months from now, I won't even remember this at all. I'll be like, what? A $500 red day? Oh, whatever. At least it was a small red day. I won't even remember. Even some of my big red days, I don't even remember what happened. You just forget about it, especially when they're this small. So I'm going to call it there, get this uploaded to YouTube, and be on with my day. So also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me to put out more content for you. So please like and subscribe. All right. Take it easy, guys.